Welcome back to Rinkside. I'm your host, mrlahrman. We're at the All-Star break, and Austin Matthews, just like we all had expected, is leading the NHL with 40 goals, primed to win his third Rocket Richard trophy for the most goals scored in a regular season at just 26 years old. Sergei Bobrovsky, he has the Panthers rolling, right? Playing some of his best hockey. I mean, is there a chance that we see him win his third Vezina trophy this season? And honestly, who's more valuable than Cale Makar? 58 points for a defenseman at the break, playing 25 minutes a night. The Norris Trophy seems like a lock at this point. But will he be the first defenseman to take home the Hart Trophy since Chris Pronger did it back in the 1999-2000 season? Let's get into it. After that open, you might think that the NHL season has gone exactly how we'd expect it to go, right? But the reality is that this season has been completely unpredictable. I mentioned Matthews' incredible goal-scoring pace, but what about Sam Reinhart sitting just 3 behind Matthews with 37 goals? The former second overall pick seems to have reached his potential and has been selected for his first ever All-Star appearance. Reinhart is leading the NHL in power play goals with 20. It's pretty remarkable when you consider that Connor McDavid has 20 goals all season long. I mean, which stat is more unbelievable? I cannot wait for what the second half of the season looks like for the All-Stars, Jack Hughes and Kyle Connor. Both guys were playing lights out at the time of their respective injuries. Kyle Connor has already returned to the lineup, but only has 1 point since coming back. There has to be a little bit of concern about his knee still, right? The Jets have been able to sustain the team's success through the superstar's absence from the lineup, but Jack Hughes, who's been out since January 5th, could use a little help from his friends. The Devils have gone 3-6-1 since his injury, and Captain Nico Hischier had this to say about his expectations of the team moving forward.
I'm embarrassed a bit, to be honest. Just our work, our play, and the way we performed this Thursday.
And this tone is not limited to the Devils locker room either. Look at the LA Kings.
It's about the team, it's not about yourself, and a lot of guys on this team need to realize that. I mean, honestly, it's felt like the bottom out for a while now. It's frustrating not getting these wins. We're trying to stay positive. We're trying to, get back to having fun out there and play our game, but it's hard to do that when you're on a streak like this, and this has been a struggle for us, and the only way we're going to get out of it is if we get everybody's 100% effort and everyone playing for the team.
The Kings have some soul-searching to do on the break. The Islanders, on the other hand, made a big move last week hiring NHL legend Patrick Waugh. Firing a coach has proven to work for fringe playoff teams in the past.
Islanders take Patrick Waugh's debut in overtime, 3-2 over the Dallas Stars.
Just look what Craig Berube did in the 2018-19 season with the Blues. Now, I'm not saying that Patrick Waugh is going to be able to pull that off, but I can't help but want to see that happen for the Islanders. And back to the All-Star weekend, the biggest stars in the game will get together to showcase the elite skill that the NHL possesses. Will we see an increase in TV and streaming viewership? I mean, the NFL is dark this weekend, kind of no excuses, right? I hope so, but more importantly, will there be open seats at the Scotiabank Arena when we tune in? I was looking at tickets Monday night online. $300 was the cheapest seat listed, all the way up in the nosebleeds. I know it's Toronto, but really? It seems like a missed opportunity to utilize those seats for real everyday people. The everyday fan. That's just my 2 cents. I'm excited to see the revamped skills competition, and of course I'll watch the game. And hopefully we'll get a good David Pastrnak soundbite. I do wish there was some consideration for personality when deciding these teams too. Now that I think about it, I could really go for a Brad Marchand, Matthew Tkachuk chirp-off, or Drew Doughty and Brent Burns sharing their big smiles to camera, or even a Mika Zibanejad DJ set. I mean, that's how you draw it up, right? Did you participate in the fan vote? Here were my choices. I got 7 out of 12. Pretty happy about that. Before I go shitting on a thing that hasn't even happened yet, maybe one of these All-Stars will take it upon themselves to add a little bit more personality and flair in front of the camera. For the rest of the league, rest up, gentlemen. Young defensemen like Noah Dobson of the Islanders and Brock Faber of the Wild see their teams in playoff contention. Both of them are averaging 25 minutes a night with a lot of weight on their shoulders. Alex Lyon, you've played in 11 games in the month of January. The Red Wings are going to need you down the stretch, and hopefully you can utilize this time to rest up. The oldest players in the league, Mark Giordano, Joe Pavelski, Marc-Andre Fleury, can hopefully use this time to rest up and recharge for a real solid playoff push too. I think most of us like to see an explosive trade deadline, and if my forecast is correct, I think that's exactly what we're gonna get. That's what I'm looking forward to in the next couple weeks. We have a lot of great hockey to come, so make sure you mix in a little bit of water. I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who's been watching and supporting the channel. Lots more to come. Hey, it's a new year, you need new gear. Check out this awesome jersey. Is it time for you to change your team name, your men's league name, and call yourselves Violent Gentlemen and get all decked out in this cool ass swag? Go to the website, check it out. They got something there for everybody, for the girlfriends, for the kiddo, for the dog. Great materials, great quality. Let everybody know that I sent you. Check out the Instagram. I'll see you guys there. And before I sign off, I just wanted to say, welcome to Fort Wayne, Daniel Amesbury, Diamond Hands. You're gonna be a fan favorite overnight, and I can't wait to see all the excitement you bring to the arena. Everything you mentioned on the podcast, you know, it was really cool to hear such positive things about Fort Wayne and the culture in Fort Wayne with hockey. Incredible. Welcome to the jungle.